From a massive announcement from Dogecoin developers and another rally for it to all the latest updates and data, there is a lot to talk about in this video. So let's see what exactly is happening here. So first of all, we are now seeing that almost all cryptos have maintained their recent momentum and things are still looking very positive for the market. While some cryptos are trading in the green with slight gains, Doge has managed to witness another rally, taking its price around the 14 cents mark. Meanwhile, we can see here that the overall market sentiment is looking pretty positive right now. The crypto fear and greed index is now sitting at the 49 level, showing us that there is no fear and uncertainty among investors. So this is pretty positive for the overall market, as investors are now feeling more confident to invest in the crypto market. And now, coming to the big announcement for Doge, we are now seeing that the Dogecoin developers are hard at work. They have made great progress on the Dogecoin project, which sets up the infrastructure for companies, solutions, and products to easily integrate with Doge. So we can see this recent tweet from Doge developer Michai Lumen. He is saying that K-Blueser and he stayed up late last night to work on the Dogecoin project. And the result is that the first testnet was implemented and the first Dogecoin transaction was created entirely with Dogecoin. And he is saying that this is aimed at demystifying Dogecoin integration for developers and making integration rapid. Besides, we recently saw another update on the work on the Dogecoin project. So this project is basically a library to facilitate the integration of Dogecoin into your apps, shops, platforms, and that should thus hopefully encourage more developers to create apps supporting Dogecoin. So this update is coming straight away from the Dogecoin Foundation, and we can see this tweet from Dogecoin product lead Timothy Stebbing. So he is saying that he is personally focused on the GigaWallet project, and he is saying that there is not a lot to see just yet, as it depends on Dogecoin to some degree. But he is confident that they are making headway toward this sort of architecture, and it will make it much easier for different systems to integrate Dogecoin. Moreover, it is going to be an amazing project for Doge, since the GigaWallet is lightning fast, as it can be up in seconds. And it will allow developers and businesses to quickly add Doge transactions to their platform. And as per the Dogecoin Foundation, their goal is to make it perform as easily as it might with any polished payment provider. It will allow payment providers, retailers, game developers, and social platforms to rapidly integrate their payment portals with Dogecoin. So I believe it is critical to note here that the Dogecoin Foundation is working hard to create Doge the most usable currency possible. The point is that the foundation wants Dogecoin to be usable anywhere in the world and for any purpose. Meanwhile, we also know that some Dogecoin developers have been working on a new payment channel project for Dogecoin. And one of the developers has published a demo of the administration side of things, and it has been revealed that these payment channels would allow instant Dogecoin transactions. These Doge transactions are expected to take less than a second to complete, and most interestingly, there will be no fees with parties supporting them, with the exception of the opening transaction. Moreover, it has also been revealed that with Dogecoin payment channels, holders could basically open a channel with a third party like McDonald's, Starbucks, or a supermarket chain. They will be able to do this by accepting to lock a certain amount of Dogecoin for a certain period of time with that party. Now the thing is that when the third party like McDonald's is confident, the payment will arrive due to the pre-existing agreement. And the best thing is that the payment can clear instantly, with no need to wait for the Dogecoin blockchain confirmation times. So this is indeed a massive announcement for Doge and its holders, and I'm pretty excited to see this because I really believe that it is going to change everything for Dogecoin. All in all, we are now seeing that some massive projects are on the cards for Doge and its holders, and I really think that these projects are going to make Doge a universal form of digital payment. Most importantly, we will be seeing a massive surge in the adoption and utility of Doge in the future, and I think Doge needs this mainstream adoption since its price relies on it. So once Doge gets such a massive traction, we will be seeing its price growing over the long term. And now coming to Dogecoin's price, it has been showing tremendous growth during the last 24 hours. The price of Doge is now trading above the 14 cents level, and it has been moving above its crucial moving averages. The overall trend of Doge is currently looking pretty bullish, and we can expect more gains from it in the coming days. And now, let's come to Bitcoin for a minute. So Bitcoin has been showing great strength over this 44K price range. Although it has been facing strong resistance from the 47K price level, it has managed to hold around this support range. Besides, it appears that Bitcoin is going to break past this resistance level since its technicals are looking pretty strong. From moving above its crucial moving averages to making a bullish divergence of its daily RSI value, everything is shaping up pretty nicely for it. Another positive thing for Bitcoin is that since the start of the Russia-Ukraine war, the total number of large Bitcoin addresses has jumped significantly. We can see here that Bitcoin addresses holding between 1K and 10K Bitcoin have increased the accumulation of Bitcoin in the last 4 weeks. As a result, the overall count of large Bitcoin addresses jumped by more than 8.3% in 1 month. And according to Sandiman's data, about 2.2K addresses are now holding at least 1K Bitcoin, which is the highest level in 12 months. So this is pretty positive for Bitcoin as more and more whales are getting bullish on it, and this can help it in sustaining its price in the coming days. Meanwhile, there is something more positive on the cards for Bitcoin. So analysts are saying that once crypto exchanges are compliant, the SEC primary reason for denying spot Bitcoin ETFs would no longer be valid, likely clearing the way for approval. Eric Balchunas and James Seyffart, EFT analysts for Bloomberg, recently said that a proposed rule change with the US SEC could be the catalyst for the regulatory body approving a spot Bitcoin ETF in mid-2023. Balchunas said that crypto platforms could fall under the SEC regulatory framework if the Commission were to approve the amendment to change the definition of exchange proposed in January. The rule change would amend the Exchange Act to include platforms that make available for trading any type of security, seemingly including cryptos, making their investment vehicles more palatable for the regulator. So what we are now seeing is that a spot Bitcoin ETF is pretty much on the cards. And if this happens, then we will be seeing huge growth in both its price and adoption. On the other hand, U.S. Congressman Pete Sessions says that Bitcoin is aligned with American values, and he predicts that the crypto asset will work to strengthen the dollar. Sessions recently published a tweet claiming that Bitcoin was in lockstep with American values. So this is positive news for Bitcoin as more and more people are now agreeing that Bitcoin would have a positive influence in the US. And now, let's come to Ethereum for a minute. So Ethereum's price gained remarkable gains over the past 2 weeks. The price found stable support near 3K as it continued its uptrend from the level. And currently, it is trading above the 3.1K price level and showing signs of additional gains. Besides, the weekly relative strength index recently rose above the average line for the first time since July 2021, and the MACD has attempted to move above the midline with a bullish momentum. So it means that we can expect more gains from ETH in the coming days. Meanwhile, Santiment on-chain data aggregator has tweeted that since last year, the 10 largest Ethereum wallets have increased their ETH balance. They have raised it to a total of 23.7% of ETH that is circulating out there at the moment. Moreover, this rise in the ETH balance constitutes 4.3% compared to March 2021. And the currently held amount of 23.7% of the total Ether supply is pretty much close to the 5-year high level that these wallets reached in January this year. Similarly, according to Glassnode, whales have recently removed a staggering $1.4 billion worth of Ethereum from multiple crypto exchanges. So what it means is that a massive buying spree is currently going on for Ethereum, and this can help it gain further momentum from here. And now, let's come to some important crypto updates. So we are now seeing that Bank Leumi in Israel will launch crypto trading, making it the first Israeli bank to offer the trade of digital assets. Recently, the bank's digital platform Pepper Invest announced that it would collaborate with Paxos to provide crypto services. Investors will be able to trade and hold cryptos using the service, which will initially only support Bitcoin and Ethereum. So this is positive news as we are now seeing that more and more banks have started to offer crypto trading services. And now coming to our next update, Russian Prime Minister Mikhail Mishustin has reportedly stated that the Russian financial system is ready for the integration of Bitcoin and other cryptos. Mikhail urged to integrate digital currencies into the country's economy, stating that it was possible to solve issues related to the regulation of cryptos with the help of the Russian central bank. The minister also stated that further measures should be taken to regulate crypto mining in the country. So this means that Russia may now completely accept cryptos in the near future. And now coming back to Dogecoin, we have just seen some massive announcement for it. I think all these developments can help an additional growth of its price in the coming days. And that concludes today's discussion. Keep an eye out for more crypto news, and don't forget to leave your thoughts in the comments section.